Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Give to Irving to start his drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Dropping back to throw. That's a catch. Jalen McMillan. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Working on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Going again on 2nd. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. But you see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Ready.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. He's got a Emeka Egbuka. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Let's go now. Go Cougar 19.
They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. Next snap coming inside the red zone. Brock picks up 9 on the play.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Got it. Ready?
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready. Panther 6. Hey, check that. Street.
They've got a man in motion. They'll throw here on 1st. Has it down close. And that is is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Bronk, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Dumped off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Purdy on the play action. Dumps it off to his running back. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this 3rd down.
Get set, get set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. The gain's good there, partner. A nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, so this is going to be 4th down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. Hey, smash Broncos. Let's go.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On the jump.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. Pass him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Niners to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kate, I don't know why every once once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're the premium in this league.
Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first. All set to go now from the 35. They'll run here on first down. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side. They give it to him again. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Get set. 18, watch out.
3rd and long, Purdy. Taken in by Williams outright. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
That's another 49er first down.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pass caught, 9-yard line. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Pass to 60. Check, Bobcat, check, let's go. Ready.
Hand off to the back. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's the throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Look at 19.
He's going to throw it. It's complete. This is Anguika. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hut, 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 hut.
On first down, they'll run. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey.
Here's the give to Irving. Now he's past the 25. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Street, street.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And they're still waiting for scoring for anybody really to get going as we hit our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Come on, come on.
They send a man in motion. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Catch is made in close. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice first and goal here from the 2. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Irving will score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell and stopping you from reaching that end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Another carry for him. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Flush down now to his left. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Get set. Up.
Play action now. Purdy. Has it at the 7. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You know what? A stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? That slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Philip Rivers owns that record by 20. The 49ers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Point after try is good by Lutz. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Ready? Go.
They'll come out throwing. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. They got a hand on it, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Upton Stout. And the 49ers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Soft lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Lobs this deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Get set, get set. 118, what's up? Yellow.
The give now out of the shotgun. Makes the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. An 8-yard gain, but still left with 4th and a bunch. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Starts his return from the 23. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Huh. Ready.
On the give, this is Irving. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check, hurt, hurt. Let's go. Let's go.
To throw here on 1st down. Brought in right side. And he'll go down here at the 16.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Cowboy 8, let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Give now to the running back. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Cougar 19. Deputy. Ramp, 3.
Back to the well again. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Man in motion here. 2nd and goal. They're going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And they take this in for the score. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. Connects with Wiley. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Purdy setting up that play action. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Handoff now from the gun. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down. And goes to the hurry up here. On third down, Purdy dumped off to his running back. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's fourth down.
On now comes their punter. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At their own 24-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Red Lion. Let's go. Steady.
Now a give running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Finds the in route complete. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. Caught, nice gain left side. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
On the double.
First and 10 from the 43.
Cowboy 80. Here we go.
Pass play now. Finds him on the slant. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Buccaneers have it and just have to close this out to continue on in the playoffs. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the red zone now. The pass ball's incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. So now, after the penalty, it's first and 15.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Cowboy 80.
Pass play coming here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He's going to keep this one. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. He'll try to do it himself. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Go! Cougar 19, 3.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Back. 70.
This time it's a passing play. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Vikings.
They'll work against the blitz. Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
You're not.
Rolling back, gets the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action now with Purdy. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock. Trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bucs have the 1st. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Come on. Set. Stay.
Back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he goes out a little short of the 40. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They'll throw it here on first. Sends this to the end zone. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Buccaneers take a 3-possession lead.
49ers 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Outside. Yellow. Watch out.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Go, lead. Go. Stephanie. Go.
Irving gets it on the draw. Baby, he gets blocked, and the ball is out. And the 49ers get to it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. It's caught at the 4. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It's a gain of 22.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Right up the gut. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10.
3, 70 Lions.
Airing it out to start this drive. Complete out to the right. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Go check. Hey, go.
Plowing up the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
All set to go now from the 35.
Cup 19. Go. Cougar 19.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Running right side by McMillan. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Buccaneers only up by a few. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Come on. Set. Hut. 60 Eagles. Hut. Go.
Running this one left. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
They're going to pass it here. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 10. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start the read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here. Start with 1st and goal.
Cardinal. Ready. Practice. Ready.
Here's a toss running left. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers making a 9-point advantage. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Bates tacks out the extra point. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game.
49ers, 28.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. And the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he hits the end zone, touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the fourth.
49ers 35.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And the Bucs are able to get to this kick, and now they're just a few moments from victory. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Let's go.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down.
Ready, ready.
Here's a design run. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.